Matthew chapter 6, and Jesus says that when you pray, go into your closet and shut the door. Now, I think that many of the problems people have with prayer comes from how they have interpreted prayer by tradition and by what someone told them or by their own ideas, instead of letting God define not only what prayer is, but also how he wants us to pray. I mean, Jesus Christ, who is God in flesh, literally taught us how to pray, saying that when you pray, go into your closet and shut the door. So he calls us into a place of solitude and silence. The major issue people have in connecting with God is their scattered mind. The experience of God is so rare because scattered minds are so common. And Jesus tells us to get away from everybody. Go into the closet and shut the door. Not only are you to withdraw from people, the scripture tells us that Jesus went to a solitary place, but you're to shut the door and get the noise out all alone, where it is just you and him. And this is so very important. So many people don't practice this because they only try to incorporate prayers into the noise of their lives. They try to mix listening to God with the internal noise of their own thoughts. And mark my word, these people do not touch God. But when we obey what Jesus said and we go into the closet, separation, and shut the door, silence, to still our souls, then we find an ease in prayer because we become more aware of his presence, the wine of heaven, the flow of the river that takes us into God. And the biggest reason an individual has issues experiencing God in prayer is because he or she is in the way. What do I mean? I mean their own thoughts, their own desires, their own scatteredness. They are physically there but not completely present with God. And that's why I say that if you come to God for anything other than just him, you'll most likely miss him. Friends, sometimes we come to our devotions, or we come to our books, and we come to our Bibles, and we come to our program, but we fail to simply come to him. It is our self-consciousness and our scatteredness that is the biggest obstruction to adoration, to worship, to surrender. Prayer is the experience of the person of God. And without the presence, there is no communion. Prayer is so much richer and deeper than speaking. Prayer is the application of the heart unto God. When you pray, the speaking comes out of prayer. But prayer is not only words, it is internal intercourse with God, our spirit with the Spirit of God. Friends, don't let yourself get in the way of your prayer. Have a blessed day, friends.